Hi, welcome everybody. I am Amanda Knudsen, a LuLaRoe fashion retailer, and you can find me at babywingsboutique.com. So what should we do differently for attending convention? I did some things totally right and some things I really wish I had done differently. One thing is that I really liked what I did was I got a backpack. Now they did give us a backpack. I don't know if they'll always be doing that every year, but I went to Target and I got this little backpack. This was just the right size, and it made it so that I wasn't hunched over carrying a purse or a tote bag. By having this little backpack, I was able to put my notebooks, my pen, some snacks, some gum, my room key, and a bottle of water, and I was ready to go until, it was time to change my outfit. So this was really handy, and I definitely think this was a good idea, and I will definitely be doing this again next year. Another thing that I recommend is if you're able to, go a day early. I know it's hard to take off work and take time away from families, but if you can, that's one thing that I did this year, and I'm really glad that I did. Convention started on Thursday, and I went a day early on Wednesday. This was a great day. It gave me time to fly in, get settled, get situated, get my luggage, connect with my teammates, and then we went to the beach. Other people went to Disney and they had a blast, but we went to the beach and it was just so nice. It was nice to be able to kind of arrive, get into the hotel, and just relax and maybe get some sleep that night. We kind of were up late, but in theory, getting a good night's sleep before starting convention the next morning. If you're able to, I definitely recommend going a day early if you can. One thing that I think is good to do is to be patient. Be as patient as you possibly can. There will be lines because there's a lot of us retailers. It's just like going to Disney. It's great and the attractions are awesome, but sometimes there are long lines. Is it worth it? Only you can decide. I think it is, and a lot of people do too. It was great, and everything is worthwhile. By being positive and being a light out there, it helps to make waiting in line more bearable. Use that time to connect with other retailers that are with you. Swap names, swap ideas, share your top 10 hits, connect. It's a great time. The other thing is sometimes maybe opt to not go in that line. Instead, go and do some of the other activities. I know that I lost a lot of time waiting in line at the beach party for food that I didn't end up even getting. I wish that instead I had either just not worried about the food, ate the granola bar from my backpack, and instead just enjoyed the environment. There was really a beautiful layout there. LuLaRoe created all these fun photograph moments that you can do. The beach was there. I didn't even put my feet in the water. I know it was getting to be evening time, but I could have. And there was an awesome band playing, and I did listen to some of that, and it was great. But I kind of wish that I had done a little bit more instead of just standing in line. Next year, I plan to take full advantage of all those moments and not let the long lines get me down. It's okay. And some things are worthwhile, and being in that long line will pay off. One thing that's a good idea is to swap phone numbers with your friends. We had text messaging going on, group text messaging, and Facebook Messenger going on, but sometimes the cell reception there was not good at all, and it was really hard to download pictures and text each other. However, the phone did work, and I was able to get through, so it was really good to have the phone numbers of your friends. Oh, another thing is look for Uber codes or Lyft codes, like discounts and free rides that you can get. Try to be prepared with those when you go, because you never know when you might need one. Don't forget to pack snacks and some water. You just bring one bottle of water and you can refill it there. And another thing, even when the people tell you don't take notes and just be in the moment, still take the notes. There was one speaker, DeWitt Jones, and he was amazing. He started off by saying, don't take notes, just listen. And I did, and I was captivated by him, and his presentation was amazing. And then afterwards, I was kicking myself for not taking notes. Now I'm trying to remember everything he said because I have the world's worst memory, but it was really good. Be prepared to take those notes, and do take some, because you're gonna wish that you had afterwards. Swap stories with friends. Everybody is going to different classes at different times. Different retailers heard from different successful retailers sharing their experiences. So it's great to come together afterwards and to swap those ideas, swap those stories, and be inspired. Those are just some of the things that I learned, some of the things that I might do differently next year. Overall, I think LuLaRoe did a great job. I had a wonderful time at convention. I was so glad to have been there. It was so exciting to see the amount of retailers be there for the fashion show, to meet Patrick and meet all the mentors. And well, I didn't personally meet them, but I felt like I did. Just being there and hearing from them in person was just really exciting and a really good boost to my business. I hope you'll be able to come next year.